Welcome to my channel Tech Burners. Please do like, subscribe, click on the bell icon and share with all friends, family members so you can get more interesting content like this. Today we're going to unbox the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G. Now let's see the first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G. Now I have bought the 128GB variant, the 6GB 128. Now as you can see, the box contains, there's no charger inside as for what the box says as well. Let's open this up and see how everything looks inside. Okay, so just the regular Samsung boxing. It's got this small cardboard box. What's inside? It's just the user manual, the user guide, and the Type-C to Type-C data cable. Now that's the SIM injector tool, the SIM injector pin rather. Now let's take out the phone and have a first glance at that. It comes wrapped in this plastic casing or sheeting. It looks wonderful. The full black variant I've got. Let's open this up now and see how the initial first impressions are of the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G. The phone doesn't feel that heavy, and it's a full glossy phone, guys. It's a beautiful black, as you can see. The sides are also glossy. Now let's take out the SIM ejector tool and see how the SIM slot is. I believe it's a hybrid SIM slot, but let's check that out ourselves. This is the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G in 2024. Now that's a hybrid slot. It's either two SIM cards or one memory card, one SIM card. Let's put that back in. Let us try and switch on the phone. There it comes up, Samsung Galaxy, secured by Knox. It's a very glossy phone, guys, so as you can understand, and the weight doesn't seem that heavy. You can see the balance is perfectly balanced. The weight distribution has been done well, so no things with that. Now as the phone's on now, as you can see, it's 120 Hz refresh rate, so the phone feels very smooth. Let's try and open some apps. Now the camera, the first impressions of the camera. Later on in the video I'll give you other camera samples, but let us just look at the back and the front cameras now. The cameras look good, no problem whatsoever. It looks pretty clear, but as I said, we'll do a proper in-depth review of the camera a bit later. For now, just let's take a sample photograph and see how the photograph comes, how it does inside, just the initial experience. Okay, it looks pretty clear. Now let's zoom into the photograph and see how it's come. Yes, as we zoom in, guys, you can see even though it's indoors, the photo doesn't break. There's less noise and it looks good. The quality looks good. Now let's go to the settings. Let's go to the about phone right at the bottom. Now it came with a Android 13 out of the box, but I have just upgraded the phone, so it's now running on Android 14 with Samsung UI 6.0. Earlier it was a 5.1 Samsung UI and Android 13. As you can see now, it's Android 14 and 6.0 Samsung. Let's see what else. Now that's it for the software. Let us go back and see. Now the smoothness of this phone, again I got to say, guys, the smoothness feels really smooth rather. There's no problems whatsoever. Now let's do an app opening and see how's the RAM management on this phone. Let's open a couple of apps and see how the actual RAM management is. So as you can see, I've installed a few apps. So to give you guys a better understanding on how the RAM management is. So let's open one by one and see if those apps are still in the background or if they're closed by any chance when we open the recent tabs. Okay, as you can see, the refresh rate is really smooth, guys. It's 120 Hertz. Now let's open one by one. Okay, first we go. Wow, it doesn't reload. As you can see, guys, the apps are not reloading. Even YouTube, it's back to its original state where it was. So the RAM management, I could say, is done pretty well. Let's clear all this. So I've heard other videos, people complaining about the RAM management, but I don't see any issues whatsoever. And for a day-to-day user, it's fantastic. Now, as I said earlier, it's a glossy back. See, it's surely going to taking fingerprints. As you can see, I just earlier tested the fingerprints on this. It's going to be like a fingerprint magnet. So please be aware and use a screen guard and a case. Don't use it without a case. Now, in the box, you can see there's no charger. So you'll have to get a charger like this. This is from an earlier phone. This is a 25 watt fast charger. I don't know whether you can see it there or not, but as you can see, it's written fast charging. So you can use this 25 watt fast charger. This phone supports up to 25 watts of fast charging. So I've charged it earlier and there's been no issues whatsoever. There's an always on display, which looks fantastic, as all the Samsungs do. There's the option of double tap to wake, and you can see the fingerprint. It's working seamlessly, and you don't have to press the button as well, the home button, to open the phone. You just touch the fingerprint and it unlocks to the home screen. Now the cameras, you can see there are fun modes: the portrait mode, the normal photo, the videos. Let us see what are the settings in the videos. You can record up to 4K videos in this, but the stability would be at the 1080p. If you want to record ultra stable videos, it will support up to 1080p. If not, you can go up to 4K, but the stability of the OIS won't work that very well there in 4K. As you can see, I'm just changing a bit of settings so to give you a better understanding of the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G in 2024. These are the various modes in the camera. We have the panorama, we have the hyperlapse, the macro, and other things like that as well. So overall, the cameras look good. We'll do now. You can see some photographs, samples photographs that I've taken. There will be some videos as well, which I'll show you a bit later on. The colors look fantastic. Some of them, as you can see, the colors are a bit boosted, but that's more pleasing to the eyes, as many of us like the boosted colors. This is the front camera. The front camera also works very well. As you can see, there's no noise in the photographs. The noise is very less. We are recording at 4K, so the stability, as you can see, it's not that very up to the mark. This is at 4K. Now let's run. Now this is at 1080p where the OIS comes into play. You can see the difference in the videos, guys. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is it for the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G 2024. Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, click the bell icon for getting notifications from my videos and updates. Thank you, guys.